Oh, YouTube, I can't even believe we're talking about this right now, but racist Walking Dead shirt. This is a thing, apparently. Now, before we actually read over this, let's just take a look at the shirt in question. Oh my god, I'm triggered. Look at the racial slurs. Look how offensive this shirt is. Oh my fucking god. It says eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and there's a baseball bat on it. Holy shit. How did this ever get released for people to buy? This is so fucking offensive. Now, on a more serious note, clearly there's nothing inherently offensive about this. I mean, if I looked at this shirt in the store, I wouldn't think twice because I actually watch The Walking Dead, as do a lot of other people, so we understand this reference. Now, on to the article, which will be linked below. A British retailer, Primark, has been pressured to discontinue the sale of the Walking Dead t-shirt after some in the UK deemed this shirt racist. The shirt contains a picture of Lucille, the baseball bat surrounded by barbed wire, wielded by the show's uber villain Negan, and the words eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It was fantastically offensive, and I can only assume that no one in the process of ordering it knew what they were doing or were aware of its subliminal messages, one shopper complained, according to The Telegraph. It is directly threatening of a racial assault, and if I were black and were faced by a wearer, I would know just where I stood. I find it kind of funny that they assume that people who are buying the shirt don't know what it means, when clearly people who are buying this shirt know exactly what the fuck it means because they watch the show. Within the context of The Walking Dead, it is not likely to be perceived as racist, as it refers to a scene in which Negan uses his bat Lucille to choose who among a lineup for characters he will kill. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe, he says, in choosing his victim. However, I can see why someone unfamiliar with The Walking Dead might find the t-shirt offensive. The eeny, meeny, miny, mo rhyme has a troubling past, and historically has been followed by the line, catch a trigger word by his toe. I mean, how absurd is this shit? Like, the phrase that they're talking about, the racial phrase, I have actually heard this, but this has been, like, in my childhood, man. Like, I haven't heard this shit in a very, very long time, and it has never even crossed my mind since Negan has appeared on the show, and he's done the eeny, meeny, miny, mo thing with the lineup of the characters for The Walking Dead. I have not even thought of that phrase. That's some shit that I haven't thought of in, like, 15 fucking years or something, man. Anyways, dude, people are so goddamn stupid. In fact, when I asked a friend sitting in the same room with me who doesn't watch The Walking Dead what her instant reaction to the shirt was, she didn't hesitate to say, oh, that's racist. Many fans of The Walking Dead disagree and are upset with Primark for giving in to public pressure. Okay, first off, if you read the phrase eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and that's the first thing you think of, who the fuck is actually the racist one in this scenario? Because I'm pretty goddamn sure it's you if that's the first thing your mind goes to. And I gotta agree with the other Walking Dead fans, for them to actually pull this shirt from their cells and from the shelves and you can't buy the shirt from Primark anymore, I'm pretty upset about that too. That's so goddamn stupid. Obviously, they should know it's not racist either, since they stocked it and are selling the shirt. A spokesperson from Primark has apologized on behalf of the retailer. The t-shirt in question is licensed merchandise for the U.S. television series The Walking Dead, and the quote and image are taken directly from the show. Any offense caused by its design was wholly unintentional, and Primark sincerely apologizes for this. Again, the fact that they are apologizing for selling the shirt, when clearly, if they're selling it, they probably at least know that it's Walking Dead related, or something like that, or else they wouldn't stock this in their stores. So it's kind of just ridiculous. They're just trying to please these fucking triggered people. Context matters. There was no racist intent behind the design of the t-shirt, and fans of the series would be unlikely to imply any. However, in a retail store where shoppers may be unfamiliar with the reference from The Walking Dead, it might be easy to confuse the rhyme with its racist history, especially as it juxtaposed with a bloody baseball bat, which might be suggestive of something more nefarious to people outside of The Walking Dead circles. We talked about this plenty of times with racial issues and other shit here on the channel. Context is everything, and they actually say it right there on the article. Context matters, and that's how it always is. The person who got triggered about this originally could have literally just asked a worker at the store, hey, what is this from? And he could have told them, and it would have all been resolved, yet here we are. I actually want to show you guys this too. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the guy who actually plays Negan on television, tweeted about this earlier. He said, holy crap, people are stupid. Walking Dead shirt pulled from stores after complaint of racism. I just thought that's kind of funny that the actor actually tweeted about it. Also, we're not referencing that article he shared from therap.com. We're doing it from a different one because I wanted to point out some of the things they talked about specifically. Anyways, guys, that's all I wanted to cover about this. I thought only America got triggered these days with racial issues, but apparently it's spreading over to the UK now. Everybody, everywhere in the world is getting triggered. It doesn't matter. You can't even be a Walking Dead fan anymore without being a fucking racist. I feel like every time we cover some kind of racial issue, the world gets dumber. Like, we figure out that the world is literally losing intelligence. It's fucking phenomenal. Anyways, guys, if you went on to enjoy the video, or if Walking Dead is actually fucking racist, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Follow me on Twitter. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later.
Till it comes to conclusions, all the things that we thought we were losing. I'm a ghost and you know this. That's why we broke up in the first place. 'Cause I want you to know